Okay, what are they approaching for on Dela Cruz?
It's an MTR, Your Honor. I've already confirmed with the state in the back. So Miss De La Cruz, her surgery was rescheduled. She had a stroke in the Bear County Jail several weeks
So
ago.
she's here today, right?
She is, Your Honor. She still has pneumonia, so she's wearing a mask.
Okay, so
She
to
she
the
got
clerks.
yeah. She's had a couple health issues, but currently she has pneumonia.
Clerks, I need the documents on Dela Cruz, please.
We have a tentative resolution, Your Honor, on the MTR. I think the last thing is if we're gonna have some sort of inpatient treatment held in abeyance, just depending on how she recovers from her surgery. Your Honor.
Oh, I have no idea what's going on with your case. I need to see the docket.
We had her as Margaret Garza. I did it.
All right, your client needs to come up.
Oh, she still has pneumonia. Do you want her to come up?
Is she wearing a mask?
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah, she needs to come up.
Miss De La Cruz.
And who is on Dela Cruz?
So you'll have to put it on.
All right. All right, could somebody give her a mask? That she can put on.
Put it over your head, ma'am.
Oh,
Put it the right way.
All right, so what is happening with this motion to revoke?
Judge, so last time we were here, council and I have conferred, but based on what probation's recommendation is, it depends on what is gonna happen with her surgery once it's completed. Because I believe we have an agreement for inpatient treatment. However, her state of health after her procedure determines which facility she can go to.
Okay, so when is the surgery? Because in February,
No,
it was saying surgery in 2 weeks.
when I was here and I was here with you, I was going to have surgery. When I got out, I ended up getting pneumonia. So I brought the paperwork. I've been sick and you won't do surgery till this is.
The doctor also had some scheduling issues as well, personal, Your Honor.
All right, so when is the surgery scheduled?
And as soon as this pneumonia is about gone, and then do the surgery, I'm fine. No, I just have to look at this pneumonia is all gone. That's why I put all the documents that I
And if
needed
you're
to bring.
drug tested today, what are the results gonna be?
Excuse me.
If you're drug tested today, what are the results?
It's of course it's gonna be. I will do my justice today. If you need me to take it today, I can go take it today.
All right, we're gonna get a UA today.
Okay, no problem.
All right, and then probation,
But it's just,
she's gonna need a UA today.
Yes.
Then Norma,
Yes.
call this back for the week of April 27th.
Yes.
okay, thank you.
Move for 27.
All right, did you drive here?
No, ma'am, I come, that's why.
Okay. They're gonna give you a place to do the UA. You need to get that done. Do you understand?
That's my judge and that,
All right. All right, so they'll give you a reset.
okay,
All right, thank
Excuse
you.
me, sir. Let's go back.
And they'll let you know where to go to do the UA. Thank you. Samuel Ramirez?
Judge, I'm here for him.
Yes.
And apparently he's not here, so I'm here in front of you. I don't know.
All right, Deputy Laura, if you all can make any announcements for Samuel Gerald Ramirez. Court is calling 2026 CR 001583 State versus Samuel Ramirez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state
Megan Galloway for the state.
defense?
Charles Gold for Mr. Ramirez.
All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 10:03 a.m. Defense, have you had any contact with your client?
No, ma'am.
Right. And with regards to the PF case that's listed, does anyone know if he's in custody because of that?
Let me check.
Okay. And Deputy Laura, are you able to check if he's in custody?
Yes, Judge, as of Friday, he was not, let me check again.
Okay. And Deputy, did you make an announcement?
Yes, ma'am.
And what were the results? All right, thank you. All right, let's see, maybe he's in custody.
He is not in custody of the PF.
All right, thank you. All right. State,
We're requesting a bond forfeiture.
All right, the court will issue a judge's warrant, remand your client without bond. If your client makes an appearance, you can always file a motion and the court will hear it. And counsel, you're on the PF we're off the record. Are you on the PF case as well?
I think so, Judge, yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Israel Gonzalez. You said, oh, just have a seat. I see that you broke your ankle. Just have a seat on the front row. If there's anything that I'm saying that you can't hear, just let me know. Yeah, you can have a seat. I'm sorry. All right, do you want to come up? Because you don't have to. All right. All right, so, oh, no, I mean, it's hard to get over that. I'm sure that ankle was very painful.
Yeah.
So what happened?
I was working and I jumped off the back of a truck and I was working detail. And it was like the greaser, it's really slippery. And I jumped off. It was like a lifted truck too. It like slipping. I just like kind of like it splits, but like with one leg, it just.
Oh my gosh, I know that was painful. So, what is happening?
Your Honor, I received a thumb drive from the state. And one of the, but there's a report of records that between phone, which is very important. And so, but I cannot open it, the report itself, for me to be able to study it. The state just used my thumb drive and it took forever and ever and ever and ever, and it finally opened. So I guess I wasn't patient enough to wait for it to open because I thought it wasn't going to open. So I just need some more time, Your Honor.
All right. And then do you have all the discovery on the family violence case?
Yes, which is on the robbery.
Okay,
I don't think so, unless because it has not been indicted yet.
okay. And do you have any upcoming medical appointments?
April 22nd, I believe. I have surgery sometime.
Oh. All right, Norma?
Yes, sir.
Recall this for a plea deadline date mid-May.
The 19th.
All right, we'll be
Okay.
back on May 19th. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, Cesar Robles. Hey, how's it going? Yeah,
Morning.
good morning. All right, counsel, where are we on discovery?
Discovery's fine. I know the state wants to reach out to their complainant.
Okay. And
We're
state,
making an offer.
okay, so no offer has been tendered.
Not at this time, Judge. I've reviewed it. I have something in mind. I just need to speak with the complainant. The advocate did reach out on Friday, but was unable to, so I hope to have resolution. Well, by the next setting, that will determine things.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset, and at that time, state, you'll need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Yes, Judge.
And defense, you'll need to be prepared to sign the acknowledgement of discovery.
Yes, sir.
All right, April 16th.
That's fine.
All right, who's here on Wall Barker? Are you all prepared to proceed on the motion?
We are, Your Honor.
All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 0889, State versus Stephen Walbacher. Can I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Donald Wilson for the defense.
And are you Mr. Walbacher? Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Stephen Wayne Walbacher who was placed on community supervision in 2023 CR 0889 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams on August 10th, 2023 for a term of 8 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Stephen Wayne Walbacher, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of September, October, and November 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
State will waive the remaining.
Any objections to the waivers?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 8 years in the prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, the proposed agreement is to deny the motion and alter and amend to add state ISF relapse track. It's the understanding of the parties that Mr. Walbacher was ordered to attend previously, and I believe it was September of 2025, which he failed to do. But based on this report here, it's clear that I'm sorry, Judge, to alter and amend to complete the full 90-day substance abuse track or to repeat the cognitive, because he's ineligible for just the relapse track. Sorry, as I was stating, it does seem that Mr. Walbacher does have a substance abuse problem that needs treatment, and I'm sure defense will expand on that.
Yes, Judge, he's had a substance abuse problem most of his adult life, and it's one it's had a firm grip on him. He's relapsed multiple times, and from what Mr. Walbacher has told me, he's finally reaching that point at an age where they're tired, and I really believe that he's committed to fighting it diligently and moving forward. He has a wife at home, and he's motivated to get in front of this long-standing problem that he's had, Judge. And we would ask you to go along with our recommendation and get him, one last chance at rehabilitation for this drug problem.
All right, so this isn't his first motion to revoke. Previously, he was here and the court, everyone please whisper. Previously, he was here and the court ordered that he go to ISF. So what happened with that?
He's completed ISF. And then this, I guess in September, he was ordered to the ISF relapse, and that's when he didn't report. And then we found out that he didn't qualify for it as well.
I didn't know it. I didn't know that I didn't know. I didn't report because I was scared. Remember, they issued a warrant for my arrest to turn myself in September. And I didn't turn myself in right away. I stayed out there to help my girl get some bills paid. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I
don't think he's appropriate for probation. I mean, the one thing in this court you have to do is you have to report.
just tired.
Yeah.
One
I don't-
chance, Your Honor. That's all I want. One more chance. I'm just tired of doing this.
Yeah, I don't think he's appropriate. So do you all wish to discuss time?
Your Honor, can we step away and
Yes. All right, Juan Rivas.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Sorry, Judge, did you call Juan Rivas?
Yes, I did. All right, good morning. So you have your transcripts?
We do not have the transcripts, Judge. We do not have the school records. Just a matter of waiting for the people who are responsible for that to produce the transcript.
Yes, Your Honor, I have followed up with the court reporter. I've gotten her invoice over to the people who pay her. That's all been taken care of. I've followed up to get an ETA. I just haven't heard back.
Yeah, and the state's kept me informed.
All right, so nobody's leaving here today until I have a word from the court reporter when that's going to be done, because this has been going on since November. We've been waiting for school records since November. Again, since October for school records. Again, I don't understand why people are indicting cases without the appropriate discovery. So we're going to wait here till the court gets word on when those records will be ready, which I don't know why those transcripts were not here before the case was indicted. We're going to wait here until you find out when those school records going to be ready. And are these school records coming from out of town? Or are they in Bexar County?
No, Your Honor, and I'll double check on that. We've already ordered them and requested them. I do believe we have them in. I just wasn't able to check before we
Oh,
came up
well,
here.
if they're in, y'all need to go get them and give them to defense. But
Yes, Your Honor.
court is not resetting this case until I know when that court reporter's record is going to be done and when the defense has those school records in their possession. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, who's next?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Fatima, page 1, way at the bottom for Mr. Cabanas. The interpreter is here.
All right, Fatima. Thank you. Hello.
How are you, Judge?
Hi. So on this case, treatment records?
Yes, Judge. So I'm looking at my notes. The last time I appeared here was on the 19th of February.
Yes.
And the state shared with me their expert review, or I guess their experts review of the file regarding SPI. I believe the state is, in other words, I have everything that I need.
Mhm.
I don't know if there's any more medical records. I don't believe so. I think the state has just something else that they need to.
Yes, Your Honor. Initially, we had made an offer over to defense. They had made a counter offer. We needed to wait for our expert to review all of the medical records that we have. He's done so. As Mr. Fania said, he's read over our notes from that meeting. We've spoken with the family. We still just need to speak with admin on defense's counter offer.
All right, y'all need to do that now. Go speak to the admin now, whoever they are.
Yes, Judge.
Yes,
All right,
Judge.
thank you. Hello, you all ready?
We're ready.
All right, we're back on the record in 2023 CR 0889, Stephen Wahlberger. Hello. And have you all come to a decision?
Yes, Judge, the agreement of the parties is to grant state's motion and sentence to 5 years to do.
We agree with that, Your Honor.
And Mr. Wahlberger, are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes,
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
yes, ma'am.
All right, the court will follow your agreement. The court is finding violation of condition number 4 true. The court will grant the motion. Court will sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, credit for any time successfully completed in inpatient treatment.
Yes, Judge.
And there is to be no unsupervised contact with minors.
Judge, for the record, it looks like he has 140 days in just Bear County Jail, then 182 at safety, 60 days in the, I believe it's the halfway house after that, and then 90 days at ISF, according to the information that probation has given him.
All right, and you'll need to clear that with the police. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess or any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Also, because you've waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. And I'm going to request the therapeutic community. The therapeutic community does not increase the time that you're in custody, but it is there to help you address any issues you may have. All right, good luck to you. You're welcome.
Have a seat, sir.
And Mr. Dreamer, who's the attorney? Hello.
Judge, how are you
good morning. I'm doing okay. How's it going?
It is going. I am here for Robert for this setting, Your Honor. This is a discovery setting. I'm just asking if we can be recalled for tomorrow. Robert is in Comal County.
Okay.
I know that he has been dealing specifically with Sarah Brown on this case, so we just want him to be here so we can talk with her and explain everything to Mr. Dreamer.
All right. Norma, this is to be recalled for tomorrow. All right, we'll see you back tomorrow.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Joe Morales. Come down.
Before us, John Dreamer.
That's okay. Come down. Do you have all the discovery in this case?
I believe I do, Your Honor.
All right, today is his plea deadline date. That's what it's set for.
Well, we were recalled, Your Honor. We were wanting to get an offer from the state. So we were here last week. So
Did you tender an offer?
Offer's been tendered, Your Honor.
offer's been tendered, Your Honor. But we've only, our first setting was last week. We've had a week. So we're hoping to come back and get an offer that he can accept, but we haven't. So we'd asked to have some time to discuss the plea.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. I need this, how old are you?
45.
Norma, recall this for Thursday for a plea deadline date.
And Your Honor, we've only had a week. I need to go over it and he needs to watch the videos and do some things. I just asked for the traditional time that you normally give for plea deadline, which is I think a month or 45 days or whatever you normally give.
Norma, recall it back for March 26th.
Thank you.
All right, Eddie Bustillo.
Where do you want him to go from?
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. Mr. Bustillo?
He's coming, Judge.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. Vikky, you sit over.
Hello.
Hi.
Court is calling 2025 CR 014983 State versus Eddie Bustillo. Can I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
David A. Garcia, attorney for Eddie Bustillo.
And are you Mr. Bustillo?
Yes, you.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
I have, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Bustillo, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with driving while intoxicated, third or more. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, and he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
He is.
Sir, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's a $1,200 fine. State recommends community supervision. They're asking for $60 restitution to DPS for testing. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
Not heard, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 8 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours of community service restitution, DWI intervention, VIP live, 2-year license suspension, and ignition interlock for half the term. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers States Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
We've reviewed States 1 and all attachments, Your Honor. We have no objections.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence States Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing States Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, my client is elderly. He supports his wife who's going through major issues, seizures. She's stuck at home. He's basically her caregiver. He understands he made this mistake. He thanks the state for recommending the probation. We're hoping you follow the agreement. Regarding the fine, he survives off of Social Security. We're asking that you probate the fine. And then because it is a third degree DWI third, we're asking that regarding the 10-day jail sentence or sanction, you allow him to do his time at home. Other than that, we're just asking that you follow the recommendation, Judge. His last DWI was, I believe, 27 years ago. Does not drive. And so perhaps one of the bracelets would be better than having the blow and go ignition interlock. Doesn't have a car.
Do you have access to a vehicle at your home? Are there any vehicles at your home?
None. My wife and I 24/7. One time, going to my lawyer, I go once a month. Walmart, H-E-B, my sister advised me. Everything else is brought to me.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is finding you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 10 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 10 years. There's a $1,200 fine that will be probated. Restitution of $60 to DPS for testing. In lieu of the 10 days Bexar County Jail due to hardship, the court is going to order 30 days GPS partial, waive fees, and it's partial for medical appointments. And for necessities. And the court considers going to the grocery store a necessity. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, TAP evaluation out of custody, follow TAP recommendations, 120 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to ask for sober support meetings once a week. For every sober support meeting you complete, that will count as an hour towards your community service restitution. So if you want to do more than that, you're more than welcome to do more than one a week. DWI intervention, VIP live, 2-year license suspension, ignition interlock for half the term, or any type of portable monitoring device with an affidavit of non-driving. Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. Probation, is there anything else? Thank you. Proof of employment or SSI within 45 days. No employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. All right. Is there anything else you need from the court?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You're one of those people who cannot drink alcohol.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. It is so easy to get behind a vehicle, drink, and end up killing someone. I have yet, and I think your attorney will tell you, I have yet to meet someone who's charged with intoxication, manslaughter, or intoxication of assault, who said, my intent was to go out, drink to intoxication, and hit somebody. Usually what ends up happening, and then they're crying, they're asking for mercy. They never intended to do it. So you're one of those people who can't drink alcohol at all. You're not allowed to drink alcohol, especially while you're on this probation. Do you understand?
Understood.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
Julian Tovar?
Is the attorney here?
Yes.
Would need his attorney, so I'm not sure.
Oh,
needed for this?
no, but I don't think so. It's just a
I didn't think
compliance.
so. Thanks, Judge.
Thank you. Could I see the?
Yes, Your Honor. Did you get the supplemental, Judge? No, I can bring it up. I will break your just have it supplemental, please.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you want to go to prison? All right, so you need to start
Yeah.
completing your conditions. How old are you?
18.
All right, you're 18. So here's the thing. We're having this compliance hearing because you're 18, right?
Yeah.
I want to stress this to you. This offense, you're on deferred adjudication. You're looking at 10 years in the prison. I mean, that's what you're looking at if you're revoked. So they're saying that you've been drinking alcohol at home?
No.
No, that's what it says. I mean, it's not okay. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
So you're unemployed and you're drinking alcohol. You're not doing what you need to do while you're on probation.
The job I'm taking for the jobs, Judge.
And what have you been doing?
That on the job application, I'm still struggling to find a job.
All right. So
Or I could.
Yeah. probation is going to help you with that.
And
And
a PO officer about that too. She gave me a couple of lists of a couple of jobs and I tried applying to those jobs, but I never sent me those back.
all right, so here's the thing, when you're applying for jobs, don't wait for them to call you back. Like, once you've sent in your application, do a follow-up. Try to phone them, call them and say, hey, I really need this job. I really want to come, because sometimes squeaky wheel gets the oil, right? So you're gonna have to start doing that. And this whole thing with your drinking alcohol, I know it's easy to get depressed where you thought maybe your life would be in a different direction than it is now, but you don't want that direction to end up being prison, okay? So this is your chance. They're gonna give you something to address this alcohol use. And if your family is a part of this, you need to let them know, hey, look, I spoke to the judge. If I'm revoked on this, I could potentially go to prison for 10 years. So you all got to help me. And part of that is, don't try to give me alcohol. If you see me like I'm going to drink alcohol, say, hey, remember, I'm looking at 10 years. You understand?
Yes.
So do you have any other place to stay other than with your family at this point in time?
My grandpa, but he wouldn't want nobody else to stay with him. Because
Okay.
he had my deal for playing with him already.
Okay. No, that's fine. But you're just going to have to start doing what you need to do.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you're going to have to re-enter to this counseling, okay?
And about that too, I was gonna tell you, we have no right. Like the boyfriend has a car, so he goes to work. And then my other Tia just already started working, and she has a truck too. So there's no other way for me to get a ride.
Well, there's no, VIA doesn't go where you are?
Well, I don't have the money for the bus.
All right, probation,
Yes,
do y'all have bus passes?
I need to check, Judge. We used to offer bus passes. I know those are also limited. The other issue with the counseling, Your Honor, though, was it was a no call, no show, so he was not notifying
All right,
counselor.
so maybe I'm going to chalk that up as miscommunication. But
I mean,
you need to,
I've been calling them, but they don't answer me. And I sent text messages and I put my PO too.
all right, so make sure that with the text messages, make sure that you show them the text messages that you've been calling.
Okay.
But what I want you to do is, probation is going to see about a bus pass for you. And then I'm going to want you to call them and say that you're ready for counseling.
Yes.
And figure out if they are not unable to give you a bus pass, which they should be. Figure out,
Do they have more around here on this side instead of one all the way over there?
speak to probation about it.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
All right. And then if for some reason they don't have bus passes, then see if you can coordinate with your family as far as maybe giving you some money for a bus pass. I think bus is probably what,
No, they passed the.
$4 now.
Anyone in-
I haven't
That was
ridden
in
the
like
bus.
Kinder, I think.
Yeah, I haven't ridden the bus in probably like 4 years. I don't know if it's gone up. When I first would ride it, it was maybe $1 and some change. So now, at the most, it's probably $2 going and $2 back. All right.
Yes,
You need any help with anything else?
that would be it,
Okay.
just for the writing part.
Okay. All right. Just make sure. And here's the thing. If there's an issue, come back and talk to me about it. Whatever you do, don't just disappear. Don't just throw your hands up. All right. All right.
Judge.
All right. Thank you. Do you need this back? Yeah. Ethan Gonzalez. So all discovery is taken care of?
Judge, I think so. We had, I think there's one GSR test missing on clothing
Okay.
that state's working on. And I had asked today if they had a search warrant on the firearm that was confiscated from a car wreck.
Mhm.
And we don't have an answer on that yet. I would, if the court would allow it, I would like in the near future to have a motions hearing. Probably is going to have a motion to suppress on that firearm associated with the hearing if we can't find the warrant on it. Most of the motions are not, and actually the motion to suppress is not going to be dispositive.
Okay.
None of the motions are dispositive. They're just setting up the box for the trial.
Okay.
I do have an offer. Offer's been presented. It's being thought about. But we're still kind of marching towards trial.
Okay. All right. And state any update on the discovery?
Judge, that is correct. The only thing that's outstanding to my knowledge is the GSR. That was just submitted in December. There was GSR that was taken off the defendant's person. And then the follow-up was sending the clothing. So I don't have an update as to when that would be available. I've asked the lab to rush that examination. But that's the only thing that we're waiting on. And then regarding the search warrant, I've not seen it alluded to in any of the other discovery that we are in possession of. So as of right now, I don't believe it exists, but I could be incorrect. So I'm in the process of reaching out to the agency for an update on that.
Judge, may I respond?
Yes.
Judge, the discovery on this case is absolutely massive. You can see from the discovery acknowledgement, we're already up to 100 pages of files associated with it. So it may take a little bit of searching to actually determine if indeed there was a search warrant with respect to that firearm.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. Set this for a plea deadline date in May. And put it at the 3rd week in May, and counsel, if there are motions or there's some other issue with discovery, you all need to let the court know before this date.
Will do.
May 19th? All right, that will be your plea deadline date. All right. Is there anything else?
Not from the state.
No, Your Honor, not for the defense.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes.
Oh, counsel. You've received the discovery on the ag assault cases, correct?
They're all the same date, same episode. So I essentially have a master discovery file of everything.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Okay. Good question though, Judge.
Hey, I wanted to make sure. Soto?
Your Honor.
Hello.
Robert Ramiro from Minnesota. He is on bond. He is not present this morning. He was here on Friday, but he has flu-like symptoms. He's home in bed. And I just asked him to stay home, giving policy about that. He has a fever. But I've signed the discovery acknowledgement and we've seized an offer, and I believe a short, like a week, given the time of recovery sufficient.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. Set this for a plea deadline date at the end of March. March 31st. All right, March 31st.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, Darrell Payne. Hi, oh, you're on this side, counsel. Yeah. Hi, Mr. Payne. All right. So where are we on the competency evaluation?
Judge, we just received the results last week and we are set in mag court on Wednesday for the disposition.
Okay. And what were the results?
Based on the evaluation, they found Mr. King competent, Judge.
Okay.
So we were also going to, well, I'll wait until I can speak with him.
All right. And you say you're set on Wednesday?
Yes, let me double check. Yes, Judge.
All right. Ms. Ferguson? If you, counsel, do you want to reset this for? You want to reset it for next week? I'm not going to be here because I have a mental health conference. I can set it for the end of March, or if you would like, another judge will be here the week of the 23rd. They could hear it however you would wish to do it.
Well, Judge, since it is an MTR that's pending, if we could get as soon a date as possible, Judge. Judge Floyd is going to be up next week.
All right. So if you want, we could perhaps bring it back on Thursday if you'd be ready by that time after the hearing in magistrate's court, or either would have to be the end of March.
Okay. I have a doctor's appointment. I'm out that day.
Okay.
Do you have Docket Friday?
Just 1 second. Norma, do we have mental health court on Friday?
Oh, this Friday?
Yes.
We do. I'm sorry. Yes, we do.
All right, so we can recall him for Friday. All right. Norma, if you'll put him on the docket for Friday?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, this Friday, Judge?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Are you okay this Friday?
I'm going to tell you in mind.
Okay, we'll bring you on Friday.
Okay, Friday the 20th, Judge?
Also, you could give your client this?
Yes, and that'll be at 9, Judge?
Yes. All right, so we'll bring it back on March 20th. And here's some more tissue if you need.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. We'll bring you back on March 20th.
That's all I have, Judge, maybe excuse?
Yes.
Thank you.
Chaz Reed.
Judge.
Taking Odyssey a little while.
I'm sorry.
I said it's taking Odyssey. Just some time. Are you all ready to proceed on the MTR? No.
We're not, Your Honor. This is one where the only allegations are 2 new number ones, and the state has 1 empty file, and the other one we need to do some homework on because Mr. Reed tells me he has registered and they're in his wallet it's in the property room, I presume.
Right. Ms. Ferguson, set this for a contested hearing in 3 weeks. All right, we'll be back for a contested hearing on April 6th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Isaiah Reyes.
Present, Judge.
All right, what is happening with this case?
Judge, with that discovery today, we got an offer. I would like the court, would set a plea deadline date.
Okay. How old are you?
21.
And on this, there's no PTD?
No, Judge.
All right. Ms. Ferguson,
Yeah.
set this in 1 month for plea deadline date.
Yes. April 16th?
All right, April 16th. All right, just have a seat. He'll bring the reset form to you. Thank you. All right, who's next?
LVO Gonzalez, page 4, slide down.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. How's it going?
Good. This is me, and all I'm asking for is that we recall it for tomorrow for a plea.
Okay. All right. Odyssey.
We've accepted a plea. Hopefully the paperwork will be done in the morning. We'll just knock it out.
Okay. All right. And how old are you?
22, ma'am.
All right. Are you employed or anything?
Yes, ma'am.
So is he going to be able to come back?
He's a self-employed landscaper, so he
Okay.
said he could come back in the morning.
All right, we'll recall you for tomorrow morning. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Joe Anthony Rodriguez. Hello. Oh, I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
Very good, sir.
All right. So I have the acknowledgement of discovery.
Yes, Judge.
Has an offer been tendered?
Yes, Judge.
How old are you?
For 33, miss.
All right, Norma, recall this next week for a plea deadline date. All right, we'll bring you back on March 23rd, and that's your plea deadline date. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a seat, sir.
Omar Contreras. Hello,
Good morning.
good morning. All right, on this case, where are we on discovery?
Judge, actually, we have not reviewed all of it. So we were in the pre-indictment status just as of 2 weeks ago, but we're here and we haven't had a chance to go through it with him. And then the DA did indeed tender us an offer this morning. So we just need some time to review it.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, set this for discovery in 30 days. That will be discovery and plea deadline date.
Great, thank you. Thank you.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Demontre Gaines. Hello, good morning. So has all discovery been received?
No, Your Honor, I reviewed Veripic and it seems there was an issue with Axon sending it over. Thankfully, we are now in Axon. So as soon as the detective reads my email, he should be able to send the case file. So I would just ask for a 2-week reset and I'll tender an offer at that time as well.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you reset this, because once it's uploaded, it give you time to review with your client and state if you can confer off Docket to submit an offer.
Yes, Judge.
And Ms. Ferguson, if you can recall this in 30 days,
April 15th.
April 16th.
16th, sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Court is calling 2026 CR 000669, State versus Michael Pena. Can I have parties announce?
Brandon Prater, state.
Christian Vega for the defense.
And are you Mr. Pena?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
I have, Judge. Yes.
Mr. Pena, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yeah.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Pena, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
All right, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Pena, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine probated. The state recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes.
State?
That is the plea, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 10 years. There be 100 hours community service restitution, the DOEP course, TAP evaluation, and follow recommendations. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
Judge, we have to see exhibit number 1, including all of its attachments.
No objections.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just that he looks forward to this second chance on probation. And while he hasn't completed any of the requirements yet because he's been in custody, he has spent sufficient time in custody to know that he's going to give his entire effort on probation going forward.
All right. And from what I've read in the police report, is there an outstanding evading arrest detention?
That's right on.
All right. So how old are you?
48.
Have you ever been employed?
Yes, ma'am.
When's the last time you were employed?
Well, right before I got locked up, I was working with my cousin. They would do highway pickup.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna be continuing working when I get released.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
How many?
7.
And what are their ages?
Really, from age 27 to 9.
And do any of them reside with you?
No, ma'am. No, not. They don't live. But my little ones live with the mom, and my older ones have their own apartments, their own places with the grandkids. Their grandkids.
All right. And where would you be living? Who would you be living with? I'm sorry.
With my cousin.
All right. Are there any children in the household?
No, ma'am.
So who all lives there besides?
Cousin, his wife. That's it.
No grandchildren?
On their part, no.
All right. This is what the court will do. There's $1,000 fine. That's going to be probated. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Proof of employment within 45 days of release. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. What's your drug of choice?
It was opiates, but opiates, heroin. But I was on the methadone program right before I got locked up. I was on that program for about 4 months, and right now, incarcerated, I'm on the MAT program. It's Suboxone for the heroin, the withdrawals that I was having due to the methadone and stuff.
All right. I'm going to ask for a referral to felony drug court in custody. What I can tell you is they'll be able to see you before the week is out.
Okay.
So probation, referral to felony drug court in custody. The TAP evaluation can be completed out of custody. If not accepted in felony drug court, then follow TAP recommendations. There should be no residing in households with minors. There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order sober support meetings, 1 per week. Now, if you need to do more than 1 per week, you can do more than 1 per week. And there's going to be 1 hour deducted from the community service restitution for every sober support meeting completed. Court will sentence you to 10 years, suspended and probated for 6 years. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, ma'am, just a second chance. I said I plan to take advantage of all the resources they provided and I look forward to it.
All right, thank you. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, we can go off the record. So listen to me clearly, right? Number one, if there are any issues that come up, you need to speak to the probation officer about it. Do not disappear, because I'm not going to be here for you to come back and tell me whatever issue you have. So you're going to need to stay straight on the path. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you, okay?
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Juan Rivas. All right, what's the update?
Judge, been given school records by the state, some 74 pages. That's a good update for that.
As far as the court transcription, I have not been able to hear an ETA on when the transcript will be provided. The last communication I have said 2 weeks, which I believe it's been 2 weeks, and we still have not received anything. And I've tried to follow up and email and follow up.
All right, just a moment, have a seat.
Okay.
All right, Roland De La Garza. And are there any applications?
Nope.
All right, probation, no applications. Court is calling 2025 CR 0120016-02, State versus Roland De La Garza. Can I have parties announced?
Right up the state.
Kelly Piddle for Roland De La Garza.
And are you Mr. De La Garza?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. De La Garza, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge would be waiving the punishment enhancement, but otherwise proceeding as drawn.
Any objection?
No objection.
Did you review court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with theft of property, 30,000 to 150,000. As a third degree felony, the range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Sir, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishments be assessed at 8 years in the prison. State is taking in consideration 2025 CR 010220. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes.
State?
Yeah, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, any such motions?
Nope.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Judge, you're up to state exhibit number 1, including all of its attachments.
No objection.
All right. State, you may be excused.
Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witness statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Ready to proceed with sentencing?
Yes,
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
just asking the court to follow the plea bar.
All right, the court will sentence you to 8 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. Taking in consideration 2025 CR 010220. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. How old are you?
52.
All right, so you're at the point of your life where more of your life is behind you than in front of you. So you need to ask yourself, these 8 years, is that worth this? You know, is that worth time out of your life? You're gonna have to start making better decisions. Otherwise, you're gonna find yourself spending a majority of your life in prison. If there's an issue with drug addiction or anything else going on like that, there are plenty of places that can help. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Judge.
All right, who's the prosecutor on this? All right, he's asking that his client be allowed to work.
He currently has an indicted XX.
Well, no, I mean, I'm just trying to figure, are y'all in agreement to this or no?
Yes, because he's already got those bond conditions on his other case, so we're fine with essentially mirroring the bond conditions that were amended on the Ag 6.
So you're in agreement with his being allowed to work? Okay, all right.
Wish somebody would let me not work. That would work.
But then who would pay the bills?
Neil, that is an interesting question.
Gennaro Zavala? All right, so where are we on discovery?
Judge, we've got most of our discovery already. This is our first setting. And I know the state wants to talk to the complainant in the case. And that's where we're at. So we're looking for a relatively short reset.
All right, 3 weeks?
Yeah, that's ideal.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 3-week reset for a potential disposition. I'm sorry, when? All right, we'll see you back on April 6th.
Sounds good, Judge.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Your Honor, in my hand, I have a document. It is impressive.
Mhm.
And now we are in receipt of it.
You're welcome. So you all have all of the discovery?
Yes, yeah.
All right, Mr. Rivas?
I think that's correct.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see what can of worms this opens up, Judge, but
Oh, it shouldn't open up any. How many pages is that?
it looks like it's only
It's 53 pages now.
Oh,
53.
that will be quick. All right, Ms. Ferguson, on this case, bring it back on April 6th for us to see where you are. And on that date, you all are going to receive a jury trial, a jury trial date on that day. All right, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
We thank the court.
Good afternoon.
You too.
Here, Mr. Parson,
Yes.
I have not received a response from a text message, and I couldn't leave a voicemail
And
from
that was,
Mr. Brown.
All right, so have you had any contact with Mr. Brown?
Yeah, I had a
Do you-
video appointment with him.
Oh, I just need to know if you've had contact.
Oh,
with him.
yes.
All right, so he's informed the court that he's having or has had hip surgery or something.
Yeah,
You just said hip and back. Something.
Yeah.
So do you wish for him to remain your attorney? Or would you like another attorney appointed to represent you?
I'll take another.
All right, and have you had ample opportunity to discuss this with Mac? Is that what he's informed you?
Well, we were thinking that we could get a court date further down the
Yeah.
week,
Yeah.
that maybe Mr. Brown
Yeah.
would be
Right,
back.
you want to discuss with him about that and then y'all can come back and let me know.
agree.
All right, so here's the thing. I want y'all to have a conversation.
Okay.
So you all can come back to me and tell me what you want me to do, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Yes.
Okay, I think we're ready. With Mr. Parsons,
All right, and what is he requesting?
another attorney, Your Honor.
All right, just give us a moment.
And then Jeremy Mark, I have not heard anything from Mr. Hopkins.
Okay.
So I would. Oh, wait, I'm looking for it. Okay, he said, Mr. Hopkins said he's in trial in County.
Yeah.
All right, does he know where his client Jeremiah Marcus?
He's not around it.
Okay,
He said he did a search on Odyssey and he didn't find his client on it for today.
no, it's listed.
Okay,
All right, Norma. Recall Jeremiah Mark for Thursday. They had said he was in Harris County, but he's not.
he said come out.
No, I'm talking about the defendant.
Oh.
Yes, but he's not.
He's not.
He's on
Okay.
bond.
Okay.
Court is calling 2025 CR 014219 State versus Kenneth Renee Mendez. Can our parties announce?
Martin Geddes, attorney for Kenneth Mendez.
And are you Mr. Mendez?
Okay.
I'm sorry?
I'm good. How about yourself, Jim?
I'm doing great, but are you Kenneth Mendez?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I said, how am I doing?
Well, I'm glad you're doing great. Probation, this is an application. Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Mendez, did you review the application for deferred adjudication or community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Mr. Mendez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 to 4 grams. That's a 3rd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that the court would grant your application for deferred adjudication if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked? The court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe so, Your Honor.
Mr. Mendez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied at naturalization and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, state is asking that your punishment be assessed at 3 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine. They're opposed to your application for deferred adjudication and community supervision. They're taking in consideration 2025 CR 014218. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Into the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor, sheet offers sleep to give it one mouth.
Any objection?
No objections.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. Court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Your Honor, we can't waive a PSI.
All right. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, he is 39 years old, and first I'd say he does accept responsibility for this. This is not a situation where he's been trying to hide behind any excuses. He knows he made some bad choices, and his exact words to me were, he's never really, well, if you look at his criminal history, he's never asked for probation. There was some questions about one particular case, a forgery case back in 2012. In the criminal history, it indicated that he had a reputation. But he was telling me that he actually never was released from Bexar County custody. He wound up getting revoked several months after he was placed on the deferred adjudication. But he wanted to make sure, he was telling me to look that up because he said that he has never before asked for probation, but he's at a point in his life as 39-year-old man where he understands he's at a crossroads. And what he also understands is that he just does not want to have to deal with this lifestyle. He's hoping that with all respect, that he would give him the opportunity to show that he can be successful on deferred adjudication. He's open to treatment. He wants to go to lifetime recovery. He's trying to, as best he can, make plans for himself. He's been on the waiting list actually since he's been in custody for several treatment programs here. Unfortunately, he just hasn't been able to get into those, but he has been asking about them. And I do believe he would be a good candidate for the deferred adjudication, especially at this point in his life when he desires some rehabilitation.
All right, State.
Your Honor, based on the criminal history of Mr. Mendez, I don't feel that he is proper. He has several convictions. He has 2 less than a gram cases where he did respectively, he got a 1244 under 1 and then did a trip for TBC. He also has that forgery defense mentioned, which is a state jail as well as 2 misdemeanors. Regarding this statement of him never being released, I do see here that on that forgery case, he did get an MTR and it included some technicals in the new number 1. And I can confirm whether he was even that released under that case as well, just so that it is. Regarding that case, they do show that he was released on 9/11. I'm sorry, 11/6/2014.
All right, when's the last time you had employment?
Was a Walmart. I don't recall what year. It might have been that year that I picked up that from the state judge.
Okay. And when did you start using? How old were you?
I had been started off with marijuana at a young age.
No. When? WHEN, when did you start using?
The methamphetamine?
No, any drug. What's the first time you remember using drugs? How old were you?
I was 17.
All right. And then the meth and everything else? When did you start using that?
And that came later on in life, around my mid to late 20s.
All right. And who is Miss Rankin to you?
She's my girlfriend.
And is she using too?
No, ma'am, she's not. She's my inspiration to stop using. She at one point was suicidal, jumped off the bridge, and ever since then she had changed her life around, and she's not using. I mean, as long as I've been locked up, she's been telling me that she's not using, and I mean, I believe her.
But here's the thing, we don't know that. I don't know that. You don't know that.
That's right.
All right, so what I'm gonna do for now, well, I'm gonna give you a choice, first of all.
Okay.
One, I'll find you guilty and I'll place you on probation. Or two, I'll find you guilty and send you to prison. Those are your two choices. But I don't think you should be having contact, or at least in-person contact, with Miss Rankin at this time, because usually people that are in the throes of their addiction, when a person is with them, especially if it's the girlfriend or whatever is going on, they're in the throes of their addiction as well. And the fact that you're telling me she's told you she's not using and you believe her tells me that at some point in her life with you, she's been using as well.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So there's not going to be any in-person contact with Miss Rankin.
Yes, ma'am.
So do you want probation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 3 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UA. In custody, there's to be a referral to felony drug court counsel. They'll be able to see him before the week is out. There's to be a TAP evaluation. That's going to be out of custody, follow all recommendations. There's to be no residing in households with minors, no unsupervised contact with minors, proof of employment within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider with minors. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Take in consideration 2025 CR 014218. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to require weekly sober support meetings. And there's to be an hour deducted for every sober support meeting completed from his community service hours. Probation, is there anything else?
No.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
We can go off the record. Here's the thing. I'm not going to be here if you come back on a motion to revoke. You need to realize that you're looking at 3 years in the prison if you come back on a motion to revoke. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Make sure you stay in contact with probation.
Will, ma'am.
All right. I have been accused of being too lenient by some. So I'm telling you, I'm not going to be here. So make sure you follow through. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Just one thing, Your Honor, field visits, at least initially, his residence is going to be paid for home.
Okay. Well, if he's in felony drug court, they'll take care of that. And if you're honest with felony drug court, they will let you be in that program and they'll help you with employment. All right, who needed to approach?
Mr. Real?
Hello.
Hello,
Yes, what are you approaching on?
on Aiden Abel Lujan Falcon.
All right, let me find what page that on. All right, Aiden Luhan Fakon, come up. Hello, how old are you? 18. All right, so here's my question. Are you on all of the cases?
Yes, sir.
All right, so where are we on discovery?
We are okay on the drug case, Judge, but my client picked up a new case February the 1st.
Right, and are you on those two new cases?
Right.
All right, so state, I'm gonna recall this for 45 days. And if you'll make sure that he has the discovery on the other cases. All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 45-day reset. Are you in school?
Yes, sir.
April 30th, is that school day for you?
It's a Thursday.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what kind of breaks they have. Now they're doing all this newfangled thing where,
I'm in a GED program, so.
all right, so can you look at your calendar? I don't want you missing your program.
No, it's fine.
No, we're not doing it's fine with your missing your school.
At April 30, it's because my school's from like 5 to 9.
5 to when?
5 to 9.
Ah, so you'll be fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
The afternoon?
Yes.
See the new things they're doing?
That's a surprise to me.
Okay. So we're going to bring you back on April 30th, and it's for your attorney to get the discovery on the other cases. All right. Once you sign the reset form, you are excused.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know if this is appropriate, but I'm a fan of you. I always see you on TikTok.
Hey, well, this is what I want you to do for me.
This is the bad way I had to meet people.
Oh, okay. Well, here's what I want you to do for me, okay? You are very young. To stay out of trouble for you, if there's any trouble, you got to stay in the house. You know, you should either just be studying for your exam or in the house or at work.
Yes.
I'm sure your attorney will tell you that. So just make sure you do that, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, and Mr. Leal, have you had a chance to speak with Mr. Parsons yet?
Yes, and I'm also talking to the prosecutor on it.
Okay. All right, do you need to confer with them more?
Yes, huh?
Okay. Court is calling 2025 CR 01257-2 State versus Carl Robinson. Can I have parties announced?
Michael DeLeon for Mr. Robinson.
And are you Mr. Robinson? Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Robinson, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it inside it?
Extensively, yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge will be waiving all but count 1, but also be proceeding only on the lesser included charge of robbery.
Any objection?
No objection.
All right. Did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and cite it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're charged with robbery. That's second-degree felony. Range punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
If the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, off the record. Bye, Rick.
Hi, Judge.
All right.
Thank you,
Good day.
everybody.
All righty. Leave men behind.
Just random.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. All right. We're back on the record. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do believe he's currently competent.
All right, Mr. Robinson, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No coercion is present.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No,
Satisfied with the way you've been represented?
certain.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported and denied naturalization and reentry. Did you understand?
Thus I comprehend.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, state is proceeding on count one, the lesser included offense of robbery. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. They're opposed to your applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
I do understand.
Defense?
That's correct, Your Honor.
State?
It is correct, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes,
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No motions, Your Honor.
Then to count one, the lesser included offense of robbery, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Judge, we have to say exhibit number one, including all of its attachments.
We reviewed that, Your Honor. No objection.
All right, State, you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Extensively, yes, I did.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
I do comprehend.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits one and attachments, and court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits one and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. All right, counsel will come back for sentencing. And on your client, does he need a TAP evaluation?
I don't think he needs one, Judge, but it's easy to do one if the court wishes.
All right, any MIC evaluation?
No.
All right, this will be a TAP and PSI, and we'll come back on the 13th, the 30th.
27th,
Sorry.
April 27th.
We need a date right now.
All right, so we'll be back on April 27th.
Sounds good, Judge.
All right, see you then.
All right,
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, I just need a approach on Mr. Cruz.
All right, Mr. Cruz, come down. Yes.
All right. As the court knows, I just got appointed on this afternoon. I've gone through the file, had a good conversation with Mr. Cruz. I think we've got some issues that we can defend. I really want to pull discovery and kind of compare what I know from the report and what he's telling me we're going to see. So I just probably need a regular reset just so I can get some time to get the discovery, do what I need to do on my end.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, set this for a plea deadline date in 30 days. And the reason why I'm doing that, counsel, it was previously set for a plea deadline date.
Okay.
Okay.
April 16th.
April 16th.
April 16th, perfect, Judge.
Okay.
And Judge, I'm going to file a motion for a bond reduction.
Okay.
Just get with Ms. Ferguson and
Yes.
get that set.
Yes, and they'll probably set it. Well, it depends on whoever set the last bond. Norman, can you look in the system and see if a magistrate judge set the last bond or if a district court judge set it? That's okay. Obviously it's moving slow. I'm going through that as well. But I will tell you this, if a associate judge or a magistrate judge set it, then it can go to Nahara or Hallstatt. But if a district court judge set that, only a district court judge can give a reduction.
Makes sense. Are these the original bonds? The amounts that were bonded? Yes, sir. From where you get mag, right? You probably do it through a mag judge, I bet you.
All right, so
But
if he-
I'll double check it.
Yes, if he did it through a magistrate judge, then so that it can be expedited, we can have it sent to Judge Nahara or Judge Hallstatt.
Perfect, Judge. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll get that draft and we'll get it one
All
back.
right, thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 0000443 and 2026 CR 0000444. State versus Mark Parsons. Could I have parties announced?
Brandon Ray, State.
Rafael Leal for Mr. Parsons.
And are you Mr. Parsons?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Parsons, Mr. Leal was appointed to represent you. You stated that you wish to have a new attorney appointed. He does have the right to have 10 days to prepare for trial. First, do you wish to proceed with Mr. Leal?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you wish to proceed with the agreements that you've reached with the state?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you waiving your attorney's 10 days to prepare for trial?
Yes.
Mr. Leal, do you need any time to prepare?
No, Your Honor.
Counsel, in each cause number, have you received all discovery and that you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
In each cause number, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. In each cause number, Mr. Parsons, did you review the applications for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
In each cause number, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, in each cause number, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Judge.
State, in each cause number, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, both of that.
Thank you. And cause number ending in 4-3, you're charged with evading arrest detention with a vehicle. That's a third-degree felony. Range punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. And cause number ending in 4-4, you're charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is up to a $10,000 fine and anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility. If you have pleas with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. In each cause number, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering into these pleas, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in each of these cause numbers?
Yes.
Counsel, in each cause number, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the
I
offenses?
believe so.
Mr. Parsons, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter these pleas?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the pleas?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, I am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering these pleas, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
In each cause number, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. In each cause number, did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did, ma'am.
According to the plea, in each cause number, the state is recommending community supervision. There's a $1,000 fine to be probated. The cases run concurrently. And cause number ending in 4-4, they're asking that your punishment be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility with their recommendation of probation. And cause number ending in 4-3, they're asking your punishment be assessed at 5 years in the prison with a recommendation of community supervision. There's to be restitution of $2,500 to the complainant in 2026 CR 000444. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph in each cause number with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
I did, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
I did.
Counsel, any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, in each case, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. There be 100 hours community service restitution, the felony theft course. What is this? Okay, I'm sorry. Driver safety course and MRT. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to each cause, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest.
State any evidence?
Judge, we have to say exhibit number 1 and all attachments.
Not yet.
All right. And state, have you had a chance to speak to the complainant?
We have to.
All right, thank you. You may be excused.
Thank you.
And each cause number, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses? The state will call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits one and attachments and each cause number, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, we would like for the court to follow the state's recommendations.
All right, who is Priscilla Bracamontes to you?
Next girlfriend.
And why are you doing this? Why are you behaving this way?
I was just trying to make some extra money with, I'm a mechanic in my neighborhood.
Well, I mean, I'm saying let's start with the evading. We'll deal with the theft of a vehicle later.
Evading, I had a bad choice.
And what is happening to it says here he has a previous evading. I guess that's a misdemeanor. Is there something still pending, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
Do you have any children?
Yes,
What are their ages?
they're grown, 20 and 19.
All right, do you have any grandchildren?
Yes, I do.
What are their ages?
1-year-old and 2-year-old.
When's the last time you were employed?
A year and a half ago.
Doing what?
I was a tree trimmer.
Have you ever been to prison before?
No.
All right, in cause number 2026 CR 0004444, court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to $1,000 fine, probated, 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 5 years. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 30 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no contact with Patricia Bracamontes. No residing in households with minors. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to require a felony theft course. Once that's completed, 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. And there is to be 100 hours, another 100 hours deemed satisfied upon completion of the driver safety course. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else with regards to that case?
Did you order software support?
No, I didn't order that. But you know what? Let's do a TAP evaluation out of custody.
Okay.
And follow recommendations.
Judge, concerning his grandkids, that's not applicable, right? Because I think they live together or
Yeah,
there's some forward.
they live with me,
Well, where are they living right now?
with my wife at my house.
Here's the problem. He's not a person who should have minors in his household. That may change once he shows me something, but for now, that's not a good idea for them, okay?
Okay.
What will he need to do concerning that in the future?
I'm about to address that in the other case.
Okay.
All right. And in that cause number, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, because that's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because it's a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. All right, we're going to move on to 2026 CR 0000443. All right, as previously stated in that cause number, the court is going to find you guilty. There's a $1,000 fine that will be probated. Court will sentence you to 5 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 5 years. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Proof of employment within 30 days. no employment as a home healthcare provider or minors, and that's 30 days upon release. There's to be no contact with Patricia Bracamontes, no residing in households with minors, 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order the MRT. Once the MRT is completed, 100 hours were deemed satisfied. The remaining 100 hours will be deemed satisfied once he's completed parenting classes, and I'm going to order that. Council, once he has parenting classes under his belt, just come back to me and I'll reconsider. There's going to be field visits one time per month until further notice. TAP evaluation out of custody, follow TAP recommendations. There's to be restitution of $2,500 to the complainant. And 2026 CR 000444. And just one moment. Could I have that back, please? I'm gonna see what the complainant's name, just a second. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because that's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your agreement, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and if you want to have contact where you're residing in a household with your grandchildren, you're gonna have to show me something. You understand? All right, good luck to you. Thank you,
Thank you.
Council. Thank you.